Well, hello, beautiful, creative human beings. How are you? It's a bit of a loaded question these days, especially if you are a creative person trying to make your way in the world. I have been a professional creative for over 30 years, and last year I was laid off, and it made me question some things, and it made me look at how I'd been living my life and what I really didn't want to do anymore. After months of healing and resting and trying to get my mental and emotional state back in shape, I finally decided that I would do this. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for years, like since 2011, I think I first started thinking about it. And then consistently as the years went on, I'd have more and more ideas, and I'd film videos just like this one, and then I'd change my mind. I'd feel too vulnerable and I would delete all the videos. Now, I've been a professional creative, but I've also had another side to my life, which is a spiritual side. I've been delving deep into all kinds of different topics, esoteric, this and that, and finding practices and modalities that actually helped me. I've tried all kinds of things and kind of settled on a small mixture that repeatedly work for me. And as I was recovering from burnout and chronic depression post layoff, let me be clear, the layoff didn't make me depressed. I was already depressed and had been for a number of years. So it just exacerbated things. But it also gave me the opportunity to rest and to take stock of things. I know a lot of creative people are in the same boat as me. Some are a lot younger than I am. Most of us are around my age, sort of early 50s. I thought I'd be in a different place in my life right now. I thought I would be more stable and just have a life that looked more balanced, you know, with more projects that I had wanted to do since a kid, that they'd be done by now. And no, they're not. So I decided to begin this next phase of my life doing something that I actually really wanted to do. I really enjoy YouTube. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy being part of other people's communities. And I felt like there might be a place for me and some of the skills that I have, and a place to share the projects that I want to work on. I have a world building project that's just in its infancy stages. And it'd be nice to have a place to share it as I go, kind of test it out and things like that. I started to paint again, and I recently completed about 12 paintings, starting a new series that will hopefully be released towards the end of the year. One thing that I've struggled with is trying to figure out how I can help other people while doing all the things that I want to do and sharing that experience in a way that makes sense to other people. Does that make sense? There's so many things that I'm passionate about, so many things that I want to include in this next part of my journey, and I just don't want to compromise. This is supposed to be a first video. I'm supposed to have some kind of great story, right? That's the thing. You're supposed to have a great story and then craft your video around that, and a message, and then a solution, then have an offer, and so on and so forth. And maybe one day I will actually have a website that you can visit, and maybe there will be coaching one-on-ones or group coaching on there, or maybe there'll be artwork on there. I'm building it slowly, intentionally so, because it needs to meet that deepest, most precious part of my creativity, the part that hasn't been allowed to exist. And it can't possibly feel like anything that a corporate role would include. I don't know if that makes sense. If you're a creative person who's worked professionally, you might resonate with what I'm talking about. If you're an artist or a dancer, or you're retired and you love crocheting or gardening or dancing or pottery or anything creative, writing, you have a novel in you that you want to write, you may also understand it. And so that's why I'm here. I thought I'd have a much more well-structured first video, but it just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel honest. It's been really hard the last few months. The last 30 years have been really hard in a way. Each year that goes by that I haven't done this project, or I didn't quite get those paintings done, or I didn't get to start that business the way I wanted to, and so on and so forth. I think you become resigned to that's your existence. And I had become resigned. I gave up. My only focus was just, what do I need to do to show up for work, and then I had nothing left anymore. There was just nothing left. Total and utter burnout and breakdown. I don't want to live that way anymore. And so that's what this channel is for. Yes, it's going to be an outlet for me to share my projects and artwork and thoughts and ideas, but I also want it to be a place where we can talk to each other, where you can bring your challenges and your problems and your ideas and the things that you're working through and the things that you notice in the world. And we can talk about it, and I can make videos that talk to those things. I want to help in some way. I don't know how to yet. I don't have it all figured out, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. But I love helping people, especially creative people. I love talking about creative projects. I really love talking about writing because I don't actually get to do it very often, and I'm hoping that that's something I'll be able to increase in my own life in the coming months and years. I'm just one person, but I have a lot of things that I love to do. And I want to share them with you, and I want you to share with me in whatever way you're comfortable doing that. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if this will be the only video I ever post, and then I'll just be like, I can't do it. And I don't think I will do that as long as I keep in mind you. You know, I've received so much inspiration and actual practical help and support from all kinds of creators on YouTube. I really like the platform. It's not perfect and it has its faults, yes, and AI, yes, and all of these things. And I think we have an opportunity to show up as human beings and say, you're not going to get rid of us that easy. If living a creative life feels really challenging right now, it's because it is. It always has been. And if you're the kind of person that wants to talk about those things, that wants to step into my really messy studio on a Tuesday or a Friday or whatever day I upload this and hang out with me in my studio where I pop the kettle on and we just sit down and chit chat. And you bring whatever you want to, as much or as little of yourself. There's no requirement here. There's no one asking you to clock in and clock out. So I'll be here. I don't know what this process is going to look like. I want to get better at making videos for a start and doing fancy things and, you know, little animations and stuff. I love that stuff. I think that's where I get my love of miniatures from, potentially. I have a lot of miniature making and the miniature world and hobbying, the miniature wargaming and things like that I love that community, and I love a lot of those things. I don't actually wargame because I don't have a place to do that, but I love the worlds and the lore and all that kind of stuff. It was actually what made me realize that maybe I could create a world, not just a fictional world that I'm working on, not just with characters and places and actual miniatures and things like that, but a world here, a container for us. To me, Arnwood is a place. It's a fictional place, and it's the inn at the end of a long dusty path in the middle of a really dark forest, and there's a lantern hanging outside that says, come on in, you're welcome here. There's a fire, there's good food, there's conversation, and just rest a while. To me, Arnwood is a respite. It's a place away from the corporate nonsense that we all participate in on some level. That's what I want it to be. I'll keep the hearth fire burning for you. So if that sounds like something fun for you to watch, to listen to while you work on your own projects, great. I'd love for you to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And some plans for the future would be videos at least once a week. I really would love to do work-alongs, like work with me, you know, like I'm doing something in the studio and you need to be doing something, so we can do, you know, 25 minutes and then chit chat for a while and then another 25 minutes, like a writing sprint basically. I would love to do that. You would think that after spending years of my life doing Zoom meetings, that this would be easy, but it's not. It's a completely different thing. I didn't think it would be this difficult for me to do it. It's been extremely challenging. And so forgive me if this first video isn't up to YouTube standards and is boring or what have you. It's a necessary step that I have to take so that I can move on. This has been a wall. It's become a massive, it's like the wall in Game of Thrones, you know? It's like, that's how it's felt. It's time for me to go. I've taken up enough of your time already, and I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, creative soul, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.